Good morning. Good morning. It is Wednesday, February 10th. Welcome to my desk. It's 4:30 in the morning here. Welcome to my desk. Okay, Penelope's awake. Is anybody awake out there? Aunt Becca's awake. Good morning, Becky. I didn't stream yesterday, so I thought I'd stream today. Guess what I did yesterday? I did some avocado dyeing. I'd like to say these are the beautiful pink, but they're more of a pinkish brown, which I like. And what I did was I put my stencils in between, and now I'm going to have to do a little, put some of these underneath the books because they're a little warped, but not so bad that they won't flatten out. And a couple of them stuck, but that doesn't bother me. I'll take care of these later. These are just these were my paper ones that I could put in the oven. I didn't trust putting the plastic ones in the oven. Let me set these aside somewhere. I did a little straightening up. I have this one. I'm going to put that over here too. And this one I'll come back to. And what I thought I'd do this morning is some ironing if this iron will let me. Let me get it out and heat it up here while we're chattering. Welcome to my desk. I got a lot of rest yesterday. I was tired. It was cold here yesterday. It was below zero, 9 below when we woke up. I think it's about 3 or 4 right now. Brr. Too cold for my fingers. Okay, I'll put that there. You've been awake since 3 a.m. there. What keeps you up, Becky? Hi, Mrs. Gigi. I did get some rest. Becky said she spent yesterday arranging her craft space and still have a pile on the floor to sort through. I always have a pile on the floor. I dug everything out of the corner and it's out in the middle of the floor. But if it's out in the middle of the floor, I'm more apt to go through it than if it's in the corner. If that makes any sense. So I thought I would just go through and iron. Let's do some ironing this morning. And I got some interesting, now I think this is one of my first ones. I got some interesting, I guess you could say images. Yeah, this is going to press. We're going to press my papers flat. I wonder if I could press those stencils too, or I don't know. They got paint on them. I think Shannon presses her papers. Now, where am I going to set them here? Yeah. Hi, Shelley. Good morning. Hi, Attache, Jill. Becky says an Amber Alert just went off as we were falling asleep. I dismissed it off my phone, but Scott's phone was here in the front room on the green desk, and neither one of us would budge to dismiss it. All the way out there. An Amber Alert. Oh, my goodness. We do get those occasionally. Not too bad here, but... every now and then we'll get an Amber Alert. More from Lincoln and Omaha than from around here. This one's kind of interesting. I thought I would these in that book that I'm making out an enormous box. And this is avocado dyeing. Avocado dyeing. I need to use up that avocado. That I have. It's sitting out on my stove. I guess you can freeze it. You can freeze the peels. I would think you could freeze the avocado. My poor brother, what I do? What are you doing now? I got 2 more avocados that I need to use up before they go bad. I think these were the first ones I did. They're more of a brownish pink. They are interesting though. Let me zoom in just a teeny bit here so you can see them a little better. Oh, I guess you can see them. Every time I'm about to doze off, the thing went off again. The little girl was located at midnight. Hi, Nancy. Artsy Nancy. Well, when mothers learn not to leave their children in running cars in front of convenience stores. Wow. That is kind of careless. That is careless. I don't know if they're anything like my brother. They're too trusting. Like, oh, it'll never happen here. This one's pretty, and it's got this on the back of it. This is a thicker paper. This is a cardstock. All the other is copy paper. Kind of hard to press out. Ooh, this side's really pretty. So I thought I'd do some busy work this morning. Yeah, I never leave my car running either. I don't have that much trust. My brother thinks just because we're in this small town way out in the boonies, we don't need to lock our doors. And I'm getting, that's not really true. I've been making him lock the doors. I said, when I'm in the house, especially when I'm here alone, I lock all the doors. Make him take his key with him. I'm not that trusting. Not anymore. Here's a piece of lace. This one it's stuck to. I'll work with that one later. I'm not going to fool with it now. And let's see, I got some papers. Those were the first ones I did. And I've got some papers here that are just blank. I'll save those for scrap paper. And my scrap paper pile is growing big. Oh dear. So this one was a lacy one, but it's also very dark. I put lace in between the pages. Some of that lace that I was spraying through. It is pretty. It is pretty. Got a piece of something on there. Oh wait, is this 2 sheets? No, that's just where the other paper was laying on top of it. Makes it look like 2 sheets. Now these aren't going to be perfectly flat, but they'll be flatter than they were. Yeah, Becky says, I was taught never say never because as soon as you do it, we all isn't that the truth? This one turned out nice with the stenciling. I just laid stencils on top of it. I piled them up on my little tray that I got. And used the avocado juice and put the cardboard stencils. They're not a beautiful pink. They're more of a brownish pink. I don't know. I don't get those beautiful colors, but you know I like the muted anyway. It knows my style. I'm not sure I'd go for the pastel stuff anyway. But I threw those seeds in there, and I'll bet those seeds, the avocado seeds, browned them a little, I'll bet you. This got some stenciling on it. Ooh, yeah, both sides. I hope you guys don't mind me doing this. So you can see my stencils through there. I think that's pretty cool stuff. My stencils got wet, but they weren't so bad that, you know, they were wet and soggy. But they're pretty thick paper, and I knew they'd dry out. This one got a little torn there. That one's pretty. I like that one. I got some nice stencil-y stuff in some of these. Isn't that nice stencil work in there? I kind of like paper stencils. The kind that Faber-Castell makes are thick enough that they don't tear that bad unless you're really rough with them. This one's pretty. If you guys can see that. This one's tried. It tried awful hard. Really got dark. This was either on the top or the bottom. I think it was probably on the bottom. A nice stencil work on some of these. I'm happy with how these came out. Very, very happy. I was watching Rosemary, her replays, and because I want to do the Art Nouveau, and she was showing where she haggled a cellar down with these tin pieces, these tin roof pieces that were cut into smaller pieces. I don't know when she's going to make them into kits, but she was saying how sharp the edges were, that you'd have to be careful. And I was thinking, oh, my brother could handle that because he does that pop can work all the time. So if she has any left, I might order one. I don't think she's put them for sale yet. I don't know when she's going to. I'm going to have to ask her. I've been doing just a lot of... Yesterday, I primarily just rested. I didn't do my stream yesterday. I needed the rest. When you need the rest, take it. When you need the rest, your body is telling you it needs a break. So I rested. Well, actually, it was too cold to get up. It was too cold. I turned over and went back to sleep. Hi, Stack. Imelda, I think. Who else is in here? Maria, good morning. Nashwa, Becky. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, good morning. Maria, Nashwa, Stack. I see a nap in my future. 4 hours is not enough sleep. That's true. That is true. I usually take a nap in the afternoon now. Usually if I don't, my eyes fall asleep anyway. But when you get up early like this, by the time I get done streaming, it's been 3 or 4 hours. And 3 or 4 hours, just ask Becky, 3 or 4 hours of straight talking can tire you out. I've got just a couple more pieces here. This one was torn when I put it in. It was just in a stack of scraps, papers here. These were papers that were sitting out on my desk that I was going to use for when I need to grab for papers. And then I grabbed some white ones, but this one was already cut, so I like it though. And one more. One more. And then I think I'll unplug my little iron. Well, no, maybe I'll do the, see if I can't do the stencils here too, just real quick. Let's see what the stencils are gonna do, if I can press those out. Because they're a little warpy. They're a little warpy. Yeah, they're gonna press out. Nice. Pretty nice. Better than they were. This one's really warped. I tried to get my stuff a little bit organized this morning. There we go. I like these cardboard stencils by Faber-Castell. They take the beating for paper. Most paper falls apart on you, but these have been standing up pretty good. This one's got a lot of paint on it. I don't know. Take a paper and put over it, I think. And I can't press too hard on this handle because it'll snap. So I'm trying to put my pressure on the base of the iron. Pretty good. I just need them to be a little bit more flat. They're pretty, they took it pretty good for being soaked in avocado juice. Oh, this one's got paint on this side. Let's do this. That's pretty good. I just need them to be a little flatter. They're a little warpy. I do like these stencils for paper stencils, and you get a whole pack of them, and they're not really that expensive. The paper won't last forever, but these seem to be lasting a pretty long time for me. This one's a little wet yet, a little damp. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Mrs. Gigi. Mrs. Gigi says it's important to listen to your body. Yes, it is. Your body will tell you when it needs a little sleep. It says when it's hungry, just like a baby. I'm hungry. Yeah. It's been cold here. It's been cold. And later today, when I'm sitting in my chair, I might do some fussy cutting. I got some magazines out that need to be gone through and what I don't want discarded. This one's a little warpy. But I can't get it a little bit flatter here. It's still a little warped, but it's better. This one I have to be careful with. No, I said be careful, Mary. What's Mary doing? She's ironing her stencils. Maria says, ha ha ha, hello. Imelda, Tina. Becky said she sees a nap in her future. Stack says, sounds wonderful, Becky. Still snowing in my neighborhood. They didn't clean the streets. We just got cleaned out. Was it the day before yesterday, Monday? My car finally got dug out. They asked us to move it so they could plow the snow, but they plowed snow in front of it. They plowed us in, and then they asked us to move our car. But it got done. It got done. I would have just let the snow, I would have let it sit there till the snow melted. My brother said it may be sitting there till next spring. Which really isn't that far away, is it? What is today, the 10th or the 11th? Today is the 10th. Month and a half, we'll be thinking spring. Some people out there already are thinking spring. Usually spring hits down in the south before it hits here. These are a little, I'll put them underneath some books, and that'll flatten them out too. I still got some to go here. I like that you get a nice stack of these. You get a nice stack of them in the packages, but I've only found 2 different designs, 2 different packages with different designs. It isn't like I've found a lot of different packages of them. You can find the smaller ones, but I like these Faber-Castell ones. Pretty good. They're 6 by 6. Oops, I covered up my chat. Mrs. Gigi says she's lurking in the background working on digital design. Cool. I like digital design. I haven't been doing much of it because I do it on my phone, but I do like it. Yeah, I'm liking that. This is probably pretty boring to watch, but it needs to get done, so I'm going to take the opportunity to do it while my iron's hot. While my iron is hot. Strike while the iron's hot. Ooh, this one got a little bent. Strike while the iron's hot is not necessarily a bad thing. It means when you have the opportunity, don't let it go by. It doesn't mean hit somebody. It means if you're shopping and you see something you like at a thrift store, don't leave it, because it won't be there when you get back. Come back to it. Put it in your basket, because if you decide you don't want it, you can always take it back. Even if you've already purchased it, you can redonate it. Which will probably happen to a lot of stuff that I have after I'm gone. It'll get either tossed or donated. My brother said that he took 2 truckloads of stuff that belonged to his significant other to the thrift store and donated it. He said he said there was so much that it filled up the bin. They had to go get another bin. Yeah, she probably had a lot of stuff. She still has stuff up there that needs to be gone through. And she liked these little stuffed rabbits and little Halloween fall decorations. She'd buy a lot of those. They're all sitting up there. The top shelf over here, that I won't move my brother's airplanes, but the very top shelf is all a shelf of teddy bears. They really need to be brought down and sorted through, cleaned, brushed out. They're probably a little dusty up there. They'll probably get tossed. I can't imagine somebody saying, oh, let's take this one and give it to our kids, because it's probably got dust in it. Usually moms like to give their kids clean toys. But they're decorative up there. I don't really mind them. They're up out of the way. If I put something up there, it'd be decorative anyway, because you'd have to climb. You'd have to climb. This would be nice to do ATC coins with. It's a little delicate here. Yeah, there we go. Couple more. Few more. This one I don't know about. It's I got them wet. They were pretty wet, but I like the results. I like the results on my papers. If I do any more, and I might do some more today because I want to use up that avocado, I probably will not save the juice. Or I might put some in a sprayer. I might save a jar of it to use for spray. But I'll save the skins. Freeze them. What was I gonna say? Don't know. Oh, I was thinking that I could put some dimensional objects, like those keys that I have. I think they're metal. It would probably rust them, which really wouldn't be a bad thing. I just want these a little bit flatter. Two more and we're done. This one has got, this one I use all the time. This one held up pretty good because it's got all that paint on it. It's almost a plastic one from the paint. Yeah, I don't see anything on my iron. A little brown there, but I'm gonna leave that. One more. And this one has, I got a couple that are still stuck on the paper, but I'll work with it later. This one was stuck on paper, and I just, you can tell I got just a little bit of paper left here. A little paper on it. Yeah. I don't know if that's going to come up. It'll just add to the rustic nature of it. This is the last one I'm going to do. Yeah. There we go. Now let me unplug the iron and get it out of my way. And let's move it so I don't burn myself. Set it over here. I'm playing with paper this morning. Playing with paper. Okay, this one's a little wrinkly yet, but we'll put it on the bottom. They're better than they were. A little warped yet, but not too bad if I put them under a stack of books and flatten them out. Okay. Woo! Now I'm warm from all of that. Let's set these over on my stencil sheet here, where my stencils go. Okay, I'm playing with paper this morning. So we pressed out all of these avocado sheets that I think dyed real nice. I'm very happy with them. except for the couple that I need to work with. I'll save those out. And what I might do is that one that's kind of torn, I put that in my journal as a documentation that I did avocado dyeing this month. All right, let's get my journal out. In my last stream, I made this little charm. I really like it. Put it on my journal there. I can throw that away. And so this page is all done. Let's tip my camera a little this way. Yeah. I like how it went on the back here. This page we did with Becky. It's a Becky Dirty Dozen. Are you going to stream today, Becky? She's sleeping. Did she go back to sleep? Jill says, Janet. Janet? Janet, is Janet here? Janet Nash? Oh, good morning, or good afternoon, Janet. Janet, I finished. Jill is attaché. She says, I finished up the sewing during your live stream. I was fixing Birdie's wool coat so that it would fit her better by adding Velcro to the neck and the belly area. All good now with a tighter fit. Aw. Hi, Rhonda. Good morning. Rhonda, Freddie and I have just come back from a snowy walk, Janet says. Have hot coffee and a hot crust bun. Ready to make some birthday cards. Well, I got the hot coffee. It's got a little... I brew my coffee, so sometimes it gets the little pieces in there, the little coffee grains. How am I going to document this? Right in here. Look, February, Santos doll. I can check that off. Where's my pens? Let's do a little checking here. I did my Santos doll. Eyelash on Penelope. I did that. I want to work on the February caboodle, which is Art Nouveau. I did the magazine review. I haven't done Dee Dee's cards. I don't know if I'm going to get cards to Dee Dee. We'll see. Now I've got to do that. 29 faces. I get 2 done and that's it. Doodle pages, list. Okay, those still need to be done. We're going to leave that as a project page. See, this is the 10th of February, and these are these art cards. I could put this paper on the back of this, but I'd rather, maybe I'll put it right in here. Let's give it a tear. Put a half page here. Yeah. Let's see if this glue will hold it. I tell you, this is I think this is Dollar General. Play School, washable school glue stick. I'll tell you, the cap is hard to get off of it. But it seems I was using it. I paid some bills by mail yesterday, and I always like to glue my, I don't trust especially when I'm sending checks. I don't trust manufactured preset glues. I always have to add more. And I used this glue stick to do it, and it seemed to hold it pretty good. My poor brother. He said, I wasn't planning on going to the post office today. Do those really have to be mailed? Yes. And I'll put my coveralls on and go. Thank you. So I sent him to the post office yesterday. I think he likes to get out a little, though. Even in the wintertime, I think he likes to get out a little. In the summer, he goes out and sits on the porch. This is a little bit smaller than the page here. Yeah. Let's glue in the corner. I'll tell you, I don't know. They give you a little bit more. I might buy some of this. They give you a little bit more glue here on the stick. Well, a little more. I've been using it. Thank you, Norma. So, this is the 10th. Yeah, I think I'll get this journal finished at the end of February. Here's another project list. Jelly printing, ongoing in February. I'm going to get out my jelly plate again, but not today. Postcards, ongoing. I need to do my postcards. Nutcracker, ongoing. Happy mailbox, ongoing. Mobile, that's ongoing. So the first 4 things are things I need to do and I haven't got out yet. That one's ongoing. These are things I want to do, but I just haven't got to. They're wannabe projects. Ice, resin, and soldering. I need to get back to my daily sketching. I don't know what that means. Oh, that we did. No, I haven't done that yet. Wax paper extras. I'm going to work on this morning. Dee Dee's fantasy cards, lined in. All of these are things that I need to do, but I really haven't started them yet. I worked a little the other day on my September caboodle, Art Nouveau caboodle. Now, these are all things that need to get done, but I haven't started. So we're just going to put it over here. I get sidetracked a lot. This I got out. This is something I folded up and I don't know what's in here. So I'm going to open it up and see what I did here. There's something in here. It might just be trash, but I saved it. Ew. Oh, is this rust stuff? This is rusty stuff. This is rusty. Let's see what's in here. I folded it all up in here and put it aside, and this is rust. Let's see what it is. Oh, more stuff I need to iron. We won't iron it today, but these are rusted papers. I've already put my iron away, but ooh, these are cool. They got folded up pretty good, didn't they? I got it out this morning. I was sorting through stuff. What is this? It's not rusting like rosemary does, but ooh, that's kind of messy cool. And some fabric. Here's the rusted items here. Ooh. Oh, cool. That typewriter stuff. Get a baggie and put those in. I might use those again. I forgot I had, those are big ones. Don't I have some smaller ones? Well, I guess I'll use the big ones. Don't I have small ones here? I do, but not at hand, so we'll use a big one. I like to buy these at the dollar store. You get about 8 of them in a package. These are really too big, but for this, but I'm going to put them in here just because. They probably poke through. Maybe I'll put these in an envelope. No, I just don't trust them in there. Let's get an envelope out here. I want to jelly plate envelopes and something else. Paper sacks, but not this. But I'm not ready to put my jelly plate away yet. See, this is dimensional. It's going to poke through. I wonder if I can. No, that's pretty strong stuff. I'll let it poke through. Rusty bits here. That's dimensional. Bobby pin rusty. Little spring. Rosemary, you say. We did this faux rust with, what was it, vinegar and peroxide? Is that what you need faux rust out of? I think so. I think I got it all. Now let's take this and dump it in my little screw. Dump this in my wastebasket. Oh, there's a couple little pieces in there. This needs to be ironed out. It's kind of a cool rusty sheet. And then there's some fabric here. This turned out nice as far as Mary's rust. Press it out. I might save these for when, if and when Rosemary does her rusty stuff. And if I can get a hold of one. Some more bits here. Piece of fabric. Yeah. Gonna have to clean my hands after this. Some little bits. I didn't know what that was. I had it sitting over there just all wrapped up. We'll press these out, but not now. I've already put my iron aside. Rusty wax paper. Kind of cool. We'll save that. I think I had the wax paper because everything was wet. And the tin foil I'm just going to throw away. Well, that was a nice surprise for this morning. This is just a, I think I'll throw this away. It's not anything. I'll throw these two pieces away. They're just in the way. All right. Now, what am I going to do with this? Fold it up and find a little bag to put this in. Put it over here for now. Ew! Paper towel. Crunchy, crunching papers this morning. Let's put a little hand sanitizer on. Clean my hands a little here. Ew. Clean my desk a little. Ew. Maybe I need to clean this a little more. Probably about ready to take. Let's do another one. Take these papers off. Mary's playing with paper this morning. Playing with paper. Oh, I'm not done yet. get some of this grime off of my desktop while I'm at it here. Not too bad now. Okay. All right. Janet says she loves rusty. I'm not good at it like some of the other folks are. I'm still a beginner. Look, you can kind of see a heart shape on my paper. Coffee's good. So Monday I stitched with my needlework friends, and I finished my straight stitching on this side and French knots on this side. And what I want to do is some of this lace and some of this ribbon. And I was hunting for those vintage folders, and I don't know what I did with them. So I might take, you know, a rusty page, let's get out a Fussy cut. Let's see if I can find a old-timey lady. Let's see if I can find an old-timey lady in my Fussy cuts here. I've been going through these pretty much. I don't know if I can find a lady anymore. Ooh, there's... let's see what I have. Let's go with those for now. I want to see if I can find an image to put on here. But I don't know. I need a smaller one. 2 men, a man and a lion, mini pearl. I've gone through these and picked out my ladies. Ooh, this one might be cool on there. I'll save that one out. Oh, here's a lady. I'm not sure how that goes. Like this, he's kissing her. I'll save that out. The wolf. These are all Fussy cuts. I need to put them in the book so that I don't have to do this all the time. There's this lady. She might go good on there. I'll save her out. There's Captain Kangaroo. Little bunny rabbit. Oh, this is just a smidgen of what I have. Fussy cut. This is cool. That might look nice on there. I might do that. That's cool too. This is Helen Keller, I think, learning to read. Well, I think I'm going to go with the mother and child here, because I don't want to hunt through all of these this morning. Too much to hunt through. Oh, and look, I have this. I have this, could go in my Art Nouveau book here. Look, this, I think I was going to do a journal with this, but I think I'll put this in my Art Nouveau. Yes, I think I will. What's in here? Oh, there's more. There's another one. This will go in the Art Nouveau. Rosemary's. And then I got these little pages already. Art Nouveau, yeah, these will go. I think I got these from Lynn Wright. We'll take all of these out. I'll save these out. We're going to work on that a little this morning. And then I got some pages that I can make a journal out of. All right, we're going to put all these back. I'm going to save this one out. We're going to finish my little heart. We'll put that in with them. I'm going to put all of these in wax paper. I'm getting there. I got the wax. Oh, here's a card I made. In the fall. I should send it to somebody, shouldn't I? This was what Becky does. She does her dirty dozens, and then she uses these for card backgrounds. I'm going to put some bling on it. Bling's kind of crooked, but... All right. Oh, I've got stuff. I've got stuff. Let's put these in. And we'll go through them another day. Or another time. I was watching Rosemary do her first Art Nouveau, and I want to do that this morning. I only go until 7:30 this morning because Dee Dee comes on. So I got a couple hours to play. Got a couple hours to play. Okay. That's all I need. Is a couple hours. All right. We're going to finish my heart so I can hang it up. And I think I'm going to fussy cut this out so it'll show better. And I might put it, we'll see what I might do with it. Looks like that baby might have a little, there's something back there. I'm just going to round out the baby's head. Sometimes looking at these things upside down, you wonder, what is that? Now, that's kind of cute. But I think it needs to be a little smaller, maybe. Maybe cut it right in there. Maybe make a little heart shape. There. I like that. Now, it also needs to be a little stiffer. You know, I have this fabric left, but none of it's colored. It's not exactly a little piece of lace or something. Ooh, I got this thread. Maybe if I put this on a piece of paper and put this in here. Let's spread it out a little more. These were just threads that came off of that canvas. Becky said nothing gets tossed. I like that. Now if I can just put that on something. Like what? Galaxy paper? It's getting too big. That's just scrap I'm saving. Hi, Mina. Hi, Lala. Good morning, ladies. Janet says, Rhonda, I know it would have been too dangerous, but would have loved one of those to iron doll cloths with when I was little. Rhonda says, those little ones do the trick. Janet says, Angie, hope the cleaning gets done fast. Are you cleaning today, Angie? Angie says, sorry I'm not talking. I'm trying to get ready to go clean a house. Are you cleaning the little man's house again today, your 80-year-old man's house? Jill says, Janet, thanks for the motivation to do some much needed sewing. I was meaning to get it done for longer than I care to admit. The sound of your sewing machine was nice. Gentle sewing. Love the teapot. I gotta go watch Janet more. I'm usually sleep in on Monday mornings. I don't even watch Dee Dee. Janet says, Mina, good morning. I fell asleep last night at best, but watched some of the replay with my morning cuppa. Okay. I slept last night. I'll tell you, I slept good. Well, I want a piece of, maybe a piece of that I was saved off. I put it in the, no, what do I want here? Maybe just like, oh, there's a lace there. No, this has to be on something. Let's see what I have here. All of this stuff, you'd think I have something. Oh, here's a coffee filter. Let's put this on a torn piece of coffee filter. That might do the trick for me. Let's see if I can tear. How do I want to tear it? Let's tear it this way first. And this is going to go. I like the torn edges, so I'm going to rip some edges here. Make sure it's big enough for my little cutie pie here. Yeah. Now, do I want this like that? Or do I want it like this? I think I like the string on first. It covers up a lot of my Frenchy knots though, but so be it. I could do it on the other side, then I cover up my rows. I think I like that better though. And cut this a little smaller. Just enough to fit in there. Might be too big yet. Too big yet. I just want it as a background. Let's glue it on and then cut around it. And I don't know if the glue will stick to this. I might do a little stitching on it. I think I had it going up in here. Yeah, I don't think it's going to stick too good. Maybe it will. We'll see. I'm going to tear it a little around there. A little torn edge. Bring this up in here. I kind of like that, and then this is the back can show. So do I want to put it on the front or the back? I kind of like my stitching on the front, and I like those roses. I have roses here in French knots. So it's going to go on one, maybe on the back. I'm calling this where I have the French knots the back. So now how am I going to put it on? I think I'll put it on with glossy accent. Got a little lace here. Lace and ribbon. I'm going to sneeze. Stifled it. I held the sneeze in. What do you guys see? Should I zoom in just a little more? You can see it a little better. Alrighty. Let's get my remaining glossy accents out of here. I've been using it to the last drop. And let's just put some on the back of this. Whoops. Oh, I bet I have to put a pin in there. Yep, sure enough do. I think I can cut this now. I think it's pretty well done. Just cut it off, and I think I pretty much got everything out of there. I think it can be tossed. There's some coming out there. All right, let's put this on. We're just going to let it hang out. And threw all that wax paper away that I had. I'm going to hang this on my Charlie Brown tree. It's sitting out there. It'll probably sit out there until summer. I'll put Valentine and Easter on it. Maybe some spring stuff, and then I'll probably have to take it down. All right, let's put some more. I think I pretty much have everything out of here. It's spitting out at me. I use the last drop of it. Yep, I think I got it all out. I could cut it. Let's give it a cut with my red scissors and see what I can get out of it. Yeah. I got more when I went to Hobby Lobby. What's in here? Put it on my coffee filter. Yeah, it's pretty much all done. Pretty much done for. And let's put the baby picture. I only need to pull this down a little more. All right, let me get myself cleaned up a little here. Yeah, towel. Yeah, sticky fingers. With the glossy accent on them. Aw, they're cute. Little lovey-dovey. Now, I want to put some lace and ribbon hanger. And I like it hanging. I don't know how much I want. This is the heart ornament that I did with Becky when Becky did her heart stuff. I think I'll trim that. And then I slow stitched it. This is a canvas, a painter's canvas, and it's a rustic ornament with the flannel in between and walnuts. I used Tuscan red for the roses, and then I sprayed it with walnut ink and slow stitched around it. Really turned out nice. I'm really liking it. So now all I want to do is put a hanger on it. And I have to figure out what I'd like to do is attach it here and make a bow there and then let it hang down. So in order to do that, I need a bit. I don't need everything, but and we can do it this way. And I wonder if I just twist this a little, that might work. So about to there, I think. And let's twist this a little. Now, we didn't light our holly candle this morning. Let's light our holly candle. Let's light the holly candle. All right. I want it to hold on to my thread while I'm tying a bow. Hopefully this will work. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Through there. What am I pulling on that one? let's tie a knot here, if and I can. And a little bow, which are the hardest for me. There we go. And it doesn't have to be a perfect bow. And I was thinking I would attach this here and just let the threads hang down. And then this would be the hanger. Maybe if I attach it more up into the... All right. So, Penelope, lend me your needle. I want the other one. The shorter one. What did I do with my other needle? Is this it? No, this is it. So, should I use red? Well, what I did with red. Red thread. Don't need a whole lot. So you can make a nice Valentine with a mother and child. Or you could do a grandma and grandpa. It doesn't have to be a romantic one. Although I think this one's romantic in nature. All right, let's take this and just carefully set it over here while I start my bow. And I can start that knot in the center here. I can start it way down inside there. Oops. Maybe I'll do another knot just to make sure. Now, let's take my bow and put it right there. If I can. And there'll be a little red showing, but that's okay. I want a little red showing. If I can get in. I need a thimble. Now, let's just secure it on the back. Oh, come on. That should be enough, don't you think? I think so. And I take my thread, and I did that when I did this stitching too. I'll take my needle and I'll push it through an open area there in the center where the flannel is. Find one. And then I'll push that needle way down. See, the tip of it is right here where my thumb is. And pull it through. Pull it through, pull it through. Pull it through. And then you just pull it just a little tight so that it kind of pulls on it. And then you clip it close. Don't clip your thread. And then it'll work itself. There'll be enough in there and it'll work itself in and it hides the thread. Aww. Aww. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It's a nice little romantic. This one needs to be pulled a little. Yeah. Nice little romantic. Well, the lady got bent back here. Might have to fix that with some glue. Aw. All right, Penelope, you can have your needle and thread back. Let's see, let's fix this right now. I used all my glossy accent. What do I have? A dab of I got a new tacky glue. I got one that's already been opened though. Let's do a dab of tacky glue here on that lady so she will be nice and secure. Yeah, I need my pliers. My bottle opener here. And this is getting pretty well used too. It's almost done for. I found my other brushes that I washed out. I put them in another jar here. I use this as a glue stick. I had lost those brushes. I use this one as a glue stick because it goes way down in there. I should get me some of those skewers. I wanna glue this down a little more. That's good. All right, Becky. Maybe I'll put a dab of glue. I already put my brush in the water. Maybe I'll put a dab of glue on here just to secure it. And it will dry transparent. There. Just a little dab will do it. So Becky, my heart ornament is officially done. Thank you for the inspiration. Did you do those last week? I forget what day she went on. Hi, Erin. Good morning. Welcome. Hi, Kimberly. Isn't it precious? This is a little mother and child here. Just a fussy cut that I had. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So it's going to go out and hang on and then on the back is, well, this is officially the front. I couldn't put, this is straight stitching here. This is slow stitching, but I couldn't put anything over those roses. This is the back, which is now the front. And I did French knots here. So yeah, it turned out really nice. So now let's get out the, what did I do with it? Rosemary's caboodle. Rosemary's caboodle. Where is it? It's way down at the bottom. And I was watching Rosemary, and I'll just do the first step that she did with painting the inside of this folder. But I decided, what did I do with them? I decided I was going to use these, and I got some more of this over here. I'll have to hunt it up. So, the inside of my folder, let's look at Rosemary's kit. She's been working on this, and I went back and watched the replays, and I think she had 2 of these folders, right? Oh, she's got an inner one here. I'm not sure how she did that. She's got all this beautiful stuff, and the peacock feather. Oh, that peacock feather. Well, it doesn't show up so much on that. And she's got this beautiful piece here and that leaf. All of this, though, I'm not sure about this. I'm going to paint it, though. I'm going to paint these folders today. I'm going to put this stuff back in. Where's my bag? Keep it kitted up. It looks like there's a head here. I don't know if she sent that or if that was a fussy cut that I had. We're going to go in the package here because I'm not sure where it came from. Might have been one of my fussy cuts. So let's put this back in here, just like that. And then she's got these inside. Oh, is this the other folder? This is another folder. So we're going to paint the folders this morning. And these are, make sure I get all the innards out. She sent plenty of inspiring images. The Art Nouveau, the studio. I'm glad she printed this off because I don't have the capability of, well, I do, but if I just get it hooked up. And she sent images to use. So all of those will come later. We are going to finish this one this month. I'm going to actually finish one in the month that it came in. I think I got all the folders out. which is what I want because I'm going to paint them. Now I've got silver and black. I was thinking blue and pink, but let's put these in here. Come on. I enjoy Rosemary's kits. She does a good job on them. Good job, Rosemary. All right, we're going to set this aside. So this is my inspiration here. These came from Lynn Wright. And there is some gold in there. But it's mostly a silvery. It's mostly silver. There's silver and gold and black. But I don't know if I want to do all mine in silver and gold and black. I think a rose or even a dark blue will set this off. Because I was thinking navy blue and rose is what I was thinking for my folders. And she used a brayer and a card and her jelly plate. I don't know if I want to dig out my jelly plate. I might use I'm going to move you, Penelope, out of the way. Ooh, I could use, ooh, this is what I was thinking. See, something like this. And I think that'll set it off. Maybe a little bit darker blue. Let's see what I have on here. This is Crayola paper. I might get inspired. Ooh. I might get inspired by. I might be putting some of this in the background. But I still want to paint. But this is what I'm thinking. A rose and a dark blue. And I think that will set these. Let's get another one out. I think that'll set these off. I do. I think I'm going to go with that color scheme. She was using greens and oranges. I can't remember what she used. Ooh, that is so pretty. Yep, I'm going to go with this color scheme right in here. So that's not navy. And this is more of a rose color. I don't know if I can duplicate that. And this is crayon on wax paper. I'm not going to do melted crayon this morning. I'm just using that as inspiration. Let me roll this back up. I might use some of this when I put the papers in as background. Let's roll this back up here. I'm just going to do galaxy paper with this. I might use it in this. Okay, so this will be okay, but I need a darker blue, and I need a scraper. We got a scraper. A scraper. And let's pull my sleeves up so I don't get them all yuck. Put my fine liners. Well, I can't put them away yet because everything's in front of the drawer. Push this stuff off to the side a little. Cap. I guess that can be a mark making tool. Okay. So let's do the big folder first. And let's get out some paint. Cobalt blue. True navy. And the rose color, I have red, but rose is more of a red blue or red. I have bright red and rose crimson. Rose, oh no, it's not rose. It's crimson. Maybe we'll use these. And they're both kind of brand new, I think. I don't think I've used either one of these, but we're going to open them now. because that's what I pulled out and they need to be opened. Get my old scissors because I usually just poke it and pull up on it. And yeah. Put it in my litter bag. My wastebasket becomes a table, so I had to get out a plastic bag for a litter bag. It's getting pretty full too. My poor brother. I don't go out in this cold. I put my trash bags out by the door, and when he goes to get the mail, he picks them up and puts them in the trash. I usually do that, but I do my share of the chores around here. I do the supper dishes. I clean up. I cleaned the stove yesterday. Well, I cleaned the outside of the stove. The stove door was horrible. I cleaned it really good. I think I'm going to, it's a self-cleaning oven, so we have trouble with that door locking and not being able to get it open, but I think he figured it out the other day, how to open it. So I'm going to ask him if he minds if I turn the oven cleaner on, because it really needs cleaned. Find out what he's going to cook next in it. So what are we having for supper? Can I clean the oven? All right, so I'm just going to scrape paint here. And maybe I'll zoom out a little now since I'm not showing detail stuff. Here we go. Hold on. That's it. Whoops. This phone wants to pop back open when I zoom out. There. Who came in? Who came in? Aaron, Angie, Jill, and Laura. Good morning, Anne. Lala. I thought I saw somebody say good morning to Lori. Is it Pink Girly Lori? Or Lori Loves Montana? Jill says, back and it's 17 degrees. Brr. The snow has a layer of ice on the top. Bertie was happy to go back in the house. Hi, Jersey. Good morning. Oh, they said good morning to Laura. Maybe it was Laura. Oh, Lala is Lori? Oh, I didn't know that. I always called her Lala. Well, Lori, good morning. I didn't know that you were Lori. Ooh, that is a pretty color. I'm liking that. So I'm scraping paint because that's what Rosemary did. Only I think she used her gel plate too. And I might do mine a little thicker. We'll see. I might do more than one layer here. Let's put some blue on this. So yeah, that's the colors I'm going for. And this is about how Rosemary did this. She smeared it on. And I hope you can stand the scrapey sound. Some more red on there. it's turning brown over here, but I kind of like the brownish color too. And let's do some more red. And just kind of smooth it out there. A lot of this will get covered up. A lot of it will get covered up. We just want back. This is just background. What's that? I think that's my tabletop. No. There. I think I kind of like that. And we'll just let that set. We're going to do this. Now, she went inside a little of hers. I am actually going to do this Art Nouveau in February. We are going to do it in February and get it done with Rosemary. She's way ahead of me. But you'll be seeing me work on this. Oops, getting it on my candle. I'll move my candle for now. And she did said you have to not mind getting messy. Now I am going to dry this a little. Heat gun alert. Because I don't want that to stick. Good morning. Jersey's here. Carla's here. Hi, Carla. Jersey said, Renee, I have had fun with your beautiful happy mail. Thank you so much. Oh. You have 300, almost 300 made? I don't know what you're talking about, Angie. Barb, good morning, Barb. Billion, she says, hello from Canada. It's minus 34 centigrade this morning. Brr. Brr. You Canadians have to be Eskimos. You Canadians have to be Eskimos. I think I'll take a little piece of wax paper and put in there before I scrape down. So if it does stick, it will stick on my wax paper. Let's just fold it like that and put it in there. Ew. Let's get a couple more sheets out. These over here at the ready. And Rosemary put her lady across the three pieces, I think, which I thought was really cool. Now this might turn a little brown with the blue and the rose. I'm trying not to make it too brown. Let's lift this up. Come on, a little more painty paint there. Let's hit this with the heat gun. It looks more brown on there than it is. I think it looks more brown, and we'll have to see. I don't see this stuff clearly until after I process the video and look. It's a little brown, but that's going to be covered up anyway. Oops. Let's get the other piece of waxy paper and put in there just to help protect it. And let's do this. Now most of this will probably get covered up. I like the rose. A little bit of blue in there. No, it's not going where I want it to go. Hopefully that wax paper will keep it from sticking. I can always patch it up again. And let's take another piece and you. I'll fold it just a little bit more. Put some more red on here. All right, let's give this another dry, and then I'll put some wax paper and do the other side. Whoops, I'm going to get it too good up here at the top. And let's put some of that blue down in here. Ew, Mary, what did you do? Yeah, hold it the wrong way. Ew, nasty Mary. All right, heat gun alert. Rosemary, I'm keeping up with you. I'm going to try to get this one done in February. Art Nouveau. For those who didn't see, oh, I have these to do too. For those who didn't see, I'm going to use this paper here. She's a lady. I don't know if you can see her. She's pretty shiny. I got those last year sometime from Lynn Wright. Time call at 7:24 on Wednesday. 6:26 here. And 7:24 with Aaron. Yes, it is, Jersey. It's the Art Nouveau Caboodle. It's the Art Nouveau Caboodle. And I have this that I got last year, and I was going to make a journal. But I think these will go nice. And I put it as pretty dark background. The silver would pop. I think the silver will pop on this. That's why I made my background so dark. Alright, I think this is dry enough that I can flip it over. Ooh, I should have maybe put wax paper on the back. And we're going to do this side, which will be a lot easier. Yeah, I watched Rosemary's replay. I don't always get to her live streams, but I love her work. I love what she does, and I think she does a wonderful job with those caboodle kits. I think I've purchased every caboodle since last September because I can't quit. And I like that they, you know, you can always go back and watch her videos. But I like that they have all that stuff in there to work with. Now, don't worry, I'm going to go back and cover this again. I'm just getting the base of it in there. pretty brownish colored now. When you mix that red and the blue together, you get a brown. Just get every little corner here first. Ew, she said. Ew, Mary, what are you doing? I'm painting it brown. Yes. Oh, I'll get the red and blue on there. This is just the background. Let's see if I can't bring some of that off. Now, I'll scrape it off. And where's my, I have my journal here, my Dee Dee's journal. What does she say? I forget. Now, let's find a page to scrape this off in. Crack-a-lackin' journal. Crack-a-lackin'. This is kind of a purple brown. Crack-a-lackin' journal. And my object on this journal right now is to get color on every page. And I'm getting it pretty much filled. We're getting there. I could take some pages out of here and make a Dee Dee's fantasy cards. We'll have to think about that. All right, that's good for this. That's just using the extra yuck. I'll put it down here and let it dry. Somewhere, maybe on this paper sack. I don't want to get it on the rug. Hold the phone. I'm trying to get this there. I'll fix my chair while I'm bouncing around here. Okay, it needs more red. Let's give this a little dry first, though. It looks like an ugly brown right now. My foam board's starting to work. I like a foam board under here, but it can warp if you get it too wet. Should tape it down. All right, let's put some pretty rosy red on here. Maybe in here and in here. And this will all fall into the background, I think. A little bit more there. Ew! Picked it up by the wrong side. Now I'm in a mess. Okay, let's dry that. My hands look like Rosemary's did. She said, "Ah, look at my hands now." And then we'll put a little blue on there. Jersey said, Cole read the letter. I said, thanks. Can really touch people, see? What happened? Hi, Carol. Good morning. Jersey says, Anne, Romeo received the most heartfelt email from a student from a class who graduated 10 years ago. The kid is now an actuary. Thought you would appreciate. Actuaries have to be pretty smart people, don't they? Actuaries and underwriters. Hi, Trace. Yeah, I'm doing Rosemary's caboodle, at least painting the folders this morning. I'm going to have to go back and I watched part one. That's what I'm doing here. She painted the folders. And I think she started putting the ladies in there. I need to go back and watch part two. Jersey said, talking about Romeo receiving that letter from a former student, and Jersey says, Janet, it was just perfect timing. He needed the boost. Aww. Anne, who's a teacher, or what, retired now, says, I lost it, Anne. She said that's something cool when it happens. I lost your chat. She says, Gigi, it was, and he's humble, but it actually did help him, I think. Aw, that's so cool. Jersey and Aunt Beth, I need to know if you're going live sometime today. Today is Wednesday. Dee Dee will be on in about, well, it's 6:37 here, so about 45 minutes Dee Dee will be on. Dee Dee Willingham comes on Wednesdays. What do I have here? I need a little more paint on the corner, maybe with the, ouchie, the blue. Jersey says, Carol, I've been watercoloring shapes and then doodling on them. That's cool, Jersey. I'll bet that's turning out nice. All right, let's put some, this isn't quite dry, but let's put some blue. It's a little dampish. It's a little dampish. Ooh, and I'll have to mend some pieces here, you know, where it pulls. But that's okay. Maybe I can squeeze some of this red over here on the, off of my scraper onto the side here. Ew! All right, let's put some blue on it. Got it all over my hands. It looks a little brownish, but I can see a lot of red in here. And like I said, a lot of this will fall into the background. Well, let's start cleaning off the caps. This is what happens when I get a new bottle of paint out. Yep, this is generally what happens with my new bottles of paint. I get them all yucky. Yeah. Let's clean the red off. Ew. Ew, she said, ew. I don't want it all blue. Mary, she's got to put paint everywhere. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. These might be a little dark for Art Nouveau, but once I get that silver on there, I want it dark so that the silver shows up. I think I'll leave that. So heat gun time again. Sorry to have the heat gun all the time here, but I don't know how else I'm going to get it dry. Whoops. Get it dry. And it'll have to air dry. We're just going to paint this morning. I'll decorate maybe tomorrow morning. So I ironed out my avocado sheets. I finished my heart ornament. I pressed out my stencils and I painted this. I'll get a little bit done. I've got about 45 minutes left. I finished painting the inside folders to this. Now, let's just lift this up and we're going to set it across the room and let it dry. You can look at my paper towels. Here, I'll paint these. Maybe I'll just set it in this box. I thought I had two of these. I thought I had another flat one. Did I put it back in there? Here it is. I'm going to paint these. So maybe I'll go with a different color here. Maybe a lighter blue. Maybe a lighter blue. Let's have a sip of coffee. A hazelnut coffee. Okay. So these are pockets. This is a pocket, and this is actually going to be a pocket, I think. Let's do this one first. And I think I'm going to go with a lighter blue. Maybe this Caribbean blue. Maybe with a little of the dark. We'll see. This is a pretty blue. If you like this color, I think it'll go good in there. Now, what shall I mix with it? Maybe the darker blue. Get the corners here. Let's put a little of this darker blue on it too. Mix them in. I'm kind of liking that. Put a little light on top of that. I like that pretty much. I think that'll go pretty in there, and it'll lighten things up a little. Yeah. Now let's give this a dry. I'm not sure where this goes, but it goes on the inside of the folder. I don't know if this is meant to be a journal. We'll see. Or just another pocket. It's open. We're going to paint it. That's the first thing to do. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, which has already started. I'm going to have to get some more of this as Caribbean. It's a pretty blue when it's mixed with a darker color, like a darker blue. I do like it with a darker blue. Okay, let's put some dark blue on there. And that's an awful lot. Where's my crack-a-lackin' journal? Behind you, Mary, behind you. Let's grate some of this on here. to get the edges of this stuff. Yeah, I'll come back later. All right, one layer of the pretty blue. Just let that be like that. And give it a quick dry. Maybe I'll put this on. Now, hold the phone. I'll lighten this page up a little here. We'll lighten this page up a little. There we go. Let me give this a quick dry. Or it's not going to be completely dry until it air dries, but I want to put it across the room and I don't want it sopping wet. I think this will go a long way in lightening up the inside of that journal too. All right, now I'm going to take this, and it's not completely dry. I'm going to put a piece of wax paper under it and put it across the room. And I've got one more piece, and then my folders will be painted, and we'll work with them maybe tomorrow. This piece is a pocket piece, and we're going to do the same light blue and dark blue on it. Ew, sloppy Mary, sloppy. And let's open it up a little in there. Well, my desk is nice and painty. And that's not easy. Just a teeny bit more light blue on here. Teeny bit. That was a teeny bit, according to Mary. Okay, let's dry this. And I'll put some wax paper in there. Put a little piece of wax paper in there. It's not dry. Well, I guess I'll just like that. Let's get it. You can see where it's still wet here. This is the last piece. Flip it over. Ew! It's already half done here. Some of this will probably get glued down someplace. Is this a folder? No, that's just where it's glued together. Put a little bit of blue on there. Kind of like that. Just leave it just like that, I think. Just give it a quick dry. I kind of like that area there. It swishes out. I'll probably have to glue that down. A lot of paint there. Alright, I'm just going to take a piece of wax paper and put it on a piece of wax paper. And we're going to call this done. Oops. Let's give it, lift it up a little. What did you do? Oh, a little scratchy here. I'll have to mend it a little. Let's just put it on a piece of wax paper. I'm going to take that out. Yuck. Put a clean piece in there. Put a clean piece in there. I might have to paint the inside of that folder over here. I might have to go back in and repaint the inside of the folders, but we're going to take this and put it over across the room. And let's just scrape my desk a little here. Yep, that's nice and messy, isn't it? I have an empty desk now. It's just freezer paper is what it is. Alright. Let me set this across the room. So next, what I wanted to do, I don't know how much of this I'll get done. This over there, and it won't matter that this is kind of damp. I'm just going to put the jelly prints on it. I want to start trimming some of this down. Let's see what time it is. Let's put my paint away. Put my paint away. Ew. Let's see what time it is. It's 7 o'clock. I have a half an hour to play here. These sheets I won't need to trim down. These are jelly prints. I'm not going to go through them all. I'm going to be doing more. Painty papers and jelly prints. Mostly jelly prints. The 8.5 by 11 are okay. These big sheets I want to cut down a little. Trim that one down a little. This is contact paper. Trim down some of this. These bigger ones. So I guess I'm going to start. Well, I don't know. I'll move my heat gun out of the way. My coffee over here with Penelope. These could be. I'm not sure how much I want to trim some of this stuff down. Trim this. It's too bulky for my stash. All the curly papers. I'm going to start trimming some of this stuff off and throwing it away. This was wallpaper, I think. So, this measures about ten and a half. More like 10 if I cut this off, but I think I'm going to leave it raggedy. I want to trim these areas off here. Throw those away. Oh, that's kind of a nice strip. I'll have to look at them first. It gets a little bit easier to handle like this. So that is, let's see, if I make them this size, this is approximately 11 by 13 and a half, 13 and a fourth. Let's see what I can do with the other stuff. These are going to be okay, I think. This was a wipe-off one. We'll just leave those. This one's like this, which is cool in and of itself. I'm going to fold it this way. This was wallpaper, so it's kind of curly. It's kind of curly. Let's fold it the other way. Fold it this way so I can see where I'm cutting. It's beeping at me. My phone's beeping at me. Welcome to everybody who's come in. Don't forget that Dee Dee comes on at 7:30 my time, 8:30 Eastern on Wednesdays. Let's just trim it there. It's a little crooked, but some of this stuff, I don't know if I want to save it or not because it's so rolly. We'll just put it over here and I'll think about it. And this will be, what did I say that other was? 13 1/4. That's about right. Now this one might be a little wider. But at least it'll be a little more trimmy. Right about there. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to be collage paper, but it gets it more manageable for me. A little more manageable. And I'm just going to trim. I'm not going to try to measure. This one's a little big here. I'm going to have to hold it just a little. I could trim that off. I don't know if I want to. Let's just fold it a little here so it'll fit. Kind of like that. A little bit more manageable than this big stuff. Here's some little sheets. These are envelopes. I love these envelopes. And this is that brushed metal. Oh my goodness, it's folk art. It's gold and it's brushed metal. And I went to Amazon. It's $11 for 2 ounces. And here I was playing with it on my jelly plate. I'm going, whoa! But I do like the envelopes. We'll save those out. And this is fabric. I like what happened there. I like this side, and this is just blue. This was pickup paint. I'll probably do more on these. And this was sprayed with walnut spray after I stenciled on it, or I picked it up through the stencil on the jelly plate. Here's another envelope. That turned out pretty nice. I like that one. And more envelopes here. Envelopes turned out pretty. Business envelopes. There was another one. I only did it on one side. Throw these strips away, I think. They're getting to me. They get to me. Alright. So this one's kind of pretty. Let's fold it this way so I know where I'm going with it. And it doesn't have to be cut perfectly. I just trimming off the excess because it annoys me. It annoys me, she said. Get rid of this. It's wallpaper, but I got plenty of wallpaper, so I'm not going to worry about saving the scraps. You got to throw some stuff away. I got a whole table full of stuff here. I like that. It's a nice background. And here's some more, but I was having so much fun doing those buttons. I used the inside of a double-sided tape that I get at Dollar Tree, the inside ring. That's what the black is, and the two button holes are made from the end of a whiteout pin. Oh dear. Mark making. Mark making. Whoops. Got stuff falling. This is pretty wide. I might save this one. The cutoff. That's pretty wide. That could be used for something. But see, it curls on me, and I guess I can flatten it out. But this stuff I'm not going to save. It would make nice clusters, though, wouldn't it? Base for clusters. This I'm going to put under my heat gun. Now let's trim this off a little more. Here. And it isn't going to be trimmed perfectly straight. Just enough to... Just enough. And I'm going to cut this down a little. There. And over here too. There we go. Nice collage background. What else do I have? There's more of these. I was having so much fun. I'm having so much fun doing these. Now, let's trim this. I got some wide pieces here. There's a big old roll of vinyl wallpaper. I really don't need to save it because I got more of it on a roll. I guess just because you have more doesn't mean that you should throw it away, but quite a bit. Let's put it on. Let's keep it over here. Whew. My brother got the paper. I feel the cold. I feel the cold. Yeah. He likes to work his crossword puzzle in the morning. That wasn't cut straight. Oh well. Nice papers. Making some nice prints in the background. Let's get rid of this stuff. I'll have a nice sack of trash to throw out this today. And here's my stars. I was playing with making stars. I might keep this, but I'm going to trim it down. Trim it down to about there. And I'll keep this. I like that. More stars. I had a foam stamp. A star foam stamp. Oh, it's stuck on here. About the size of my jelly plate. And a great big old piece over here that's probably do maybe a little mini journal when I have a lot of journals. What time is it? 7:13. I'll cut for about what, 10 more minutes, and then I'll come out and end the stream. Save. I'm saving these pieces that are wider. I can't throw these away. Put them under a book or something. Flatten them out. Try it a little bit more over here, I think. Stars. I like that. And here's some diagonals. I was having fun with my diagonals. I like my diagonals pretty much. I'm going to cut it off though. I'm going to throw that. I don't have to cut this off, but I'm going to. I kind of like that. Roses. This is on both sides. I might leave this one. Well, maybe I'll trim the edge. Leave that because I got it over here. And this one, I'll leave. But this one I really liked. This one I made with a inside of a Pen Plus Gear marker. The little pins fit in there. Save that one out for the 8.5 by 11s. There's an envelope. And another envelope. I didn't like these envelopes. And the gold fixed them. They were an ugly green. Boy, that brushed metal paint though. I'll save that. More wax paper. Let's get rid of these ends. You could almost do stuff with these, but I'm going to toss them because I have plenty. Oh, these would make nice clusters here, though. Maybe I'll save these. I have plenty, and they just get in my way. I'll save these. These will make nice cluster pieces. And here's some wipe off. And I'll just save them. And what's this? This one didn't turn out too great. I might cut off the end, and who knows what I'll do with this. That's kind of blurry. That was one of my trial by experiment stuff. Yeah, keep that. Not too bad for background. All right. Here's my bird. He turned out nice. I like this. Just like it is. I'm not going to do anything to it. These were wipe-off sheets. Whoops, my envelopes are falling. Yeah, I got them stacked up over here on the cart. Wipe off sheets, we'll just cut them down. It'll be a nice collage background. No wasting of paint in this world, is there? In our world. Kind of pretty. I'll put that with the 8.5, and this one's just black. That one's just black, but we'll save it. I might want black for something or other. This is freezer paper I use to roll off with. I'm going to do some more jelly printing on envelopes and paper sacks. And then I'm going to clean my plate, and you probably won't see me jelly plate for 6 or 7 months. And this was a contact paper. I'm going to keep it just like it is. And this was a black and gold one. I kind of like that. I'm going to leave it. And this one I'm going to leave. And these I'm going to leave. This one's kind of pretty. That one's kind of pretty. We'll just leave these the way they are. I'm just getting rid of the big, that was just a wipe off. Getting rid of the big sheets here, the big stuff. It annoys me. Cutting them down to size so that I can have them kind of in the same shape. Now, I'll trim this off a little. That's kind of pretty. And this was my book page lady. I kind of like her in the end. I masked her off. She looks almost Spanish or Mexican now with these roses. I might mute those down a little. We'll just leave it for now. Let's get rid of this stuff. Yeah, what else do I have here? This was a failed bird, but still. I'll cut this side off. I like the wallpaper. I'm going to look for some that's not vinyl, but on a roll. That's just kind of plain. I like the wallpaper. It's nice and strong, and it's wide enough for my jelly plate. But the vinyl stuff kind of resists the paint. And the rolled stuff is kind of difficult to work with. That's why I'm cutting it down. Let's cut it way down here. Well, not too bad. And there's another wipe-off sheet and another wipe-off sheet. We'll come back to those. Just got a couple sheets left here. This is pretty. And I'll probably save this. I think these were some of the first ones I did this session. These here on the bottom. This wallpaper came out of the book. It wasn't on a roll, so the sheets are flatter. They're not as curly. That's a little crooked, but it'll work. And a couple more, and then I'll be done. This was the back, and I kind of like it. I was just, here again, these are some of my first ones. And this was a ghost print. And I was going to put more on it, and I never did it. Or this, oops, that didn't get cut. Okay, I've got a pile of it over here. Starting to slide down. A couple more sheets and I'll be done. This was just brown craft paper. Packing paper. I kind of like that too. You guys are getting covered up over there on the side of me. I'm almost done here. I'm almost done. If Dee Dee comes on in about 4 minutes, she might be on now. Go watch her, enjoy her. I'm going to finish my, oh, this is the last sheet. And it's sticking to my desktop, so I'm going to leave it. Peel it off later. So we have these curly Q things. I'm going to put my plate and some books on them, and maybe it'll flatten them out. I'll stack some books on them. I think I'll save this. No, I think I'll throw it. I think I'll throw these. Save that one. Toss these little ends here. You shouldn't, you could save all this stuff, but you know, I got bags of stuff I'm saving. I'm going to toss them. All right. The only thing I have left are these wipe-offs. Let's do the wipe-offs. 2 wipe-off sheets. And this is just freezer paper. This is just freezer paper. Pretty though. It's pretty. We'll save that. One more. This is purple metallic. Some of this would make nice envelopes, note cards, card bases. All right, we'll save that. So, let's flatten all this stuff out. And I'll put books on top of this. I'm going to save those for clusters, I think. And we'll just put my deal there. I'm going to toss all of this. I like that. I hope I can get it off of my desktop. All right, let me come say goodbye. It's 7:28. I got 2 minutes to say goodbye to everybody. I've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Live chat. Live chat. Jersey says, Roy. Oh, hey, Bootsy. Hence why I filled an entire room in the last 3 years with art supplies. Chris. Hi, Chris. Bootsy says, Chris, I saw that you joined my channel. Thank you so much. Jersey says, Chris, are you in the Fibsville Facebook group? There is a link to the Facebook group in my description box below. You might have to scroll down a little. Let's see, who else is in here? Trace. Becky says, Mary, I will come on at 11 a.m. Eastern. So at 10 a.m., Becky's going to come on today, Becky says. So don't forget to check for Becky today. I did her heart. What did I do with my heart? What did I do with it? Where is it? I can't find it right now because I'm surrounded with jelly paper here. I trimmed down all my jelly prints, papers. They're more manageable when they're about the same size. They're easier to manage, and I got all those curly edges off. And I'll put them in a folder or something over there, maybe in my wallpaper books. I don't know. They're a little bit more manageable this way. Let's get them like this. Some little sheets. And the 8.5 by 11s. Let's find one to put out on top. Maybe like that. Maybe just like that. I don't know what I did with the heart, Becky. I was going to hang it up someplace. Full heart that we did. Aunt Beck's heart. Where did I put my heart? Where's my heart? Here it is. Here's the heart. Here's the heart. I finished it up this morning. I'm so proud of it, Becky. That might become my thumbnail. All right, let's see. We'll finish saying hello. Kathy's World. Hi, Kathy. My sister used to let me skip school at her house. I got a call from school. My son wasn't there. Sure enough, he was skipping school at my sister's house. Oh, Kathy, that's funny. Gigi, he's so funny, but to his credit, he really took our discussion about the importance of education to heart. There's Nettie, Mom Munson. Good morning, Nettie. Mrs. Gigi, Jersey's in here. Kathy's World. Candy. Hi, Candy. Good morning, everybody. Have a really great day. And Becky is going to come on at, let's see what she said again. I want to get it straight, Becky. Where is it? At 11 a.m. Eastern, Becky's going to come on. So have a great day, everybody. And I will see you later. Bye. Dee Dee Willingham's on. Go watch Dee Dee. Bye.